Alright, what's up? So this one has to be quick because I have so much work to do. Oh my god. But I just got back from the gym and I noticed something that was so interesting that I just felt compelled to make a video about it. So one of my goals right now is to build up to a 300-pound squat. And that, it's an interesting process because what you do is you go in every day or you work out 3 times a week, and what I'm doing is I'm putting 5 pounds on every time, right? And you start low and you just keep building up, and then you go 5 by 5. But the point is, so what I've noticed is one of the hardest things is when you're not feeling good, right? Trying to squat when you don't feel optimal. And today I didn't feel optimal. I've been kind of weird these past couple days. And what I noticed was, I tried something new. I went up to the bar and I closed my eyes and I started telling myself that it was successful. That I hit the 5 reps clean, fast, and I was done. And it was remarkable. Like, it created a physiological shift in me. It was easier to squat. Dude, that's insane. It's the ability of the mind to affect the body is something that I'm trying to explore more and more. And I'm trying to read good books about it. And but to apply it, to apply the idea that what you think can have physical effects in the world is ridiculous. I went in, I'd close my eyes before the squat, and I'd think, it's done. I've already hit the 5 reps. And I just told myself the same thing. I started brainwashing myself that, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna successfully do it. Even if I don't feel optimized, I was like, I'm going to do it. There's no part of me that is not gonna be capable of doing it. And to watch it manifest successfully got me thinking about what it means to be able to influence yourself, right? I do believe that life is brainwashing. I don't think there's any real... Everything we do, every content we consume, every media outlet, the people we surround ourselves with are part of the same thing. It's part of the brainwashing process, right? And it's all just a matter of... When you realize that it's all part of... When I realized it's all part of the same thing, I just started deciding to try and brainwash myself with things that were conducive to my long-term goals. And today, to be in a situation where I could activate that, where I could use it actionably, was insane to me. That I could stand there and I could brainwash myself with a mantra and be successful as a result means that there's a lot more to explore in this kind of in this field, I guess, in this experiment, you know what? Oh my god, that reminds me of another example. When I was in India recently, something very similar happened. For the first time in my life, I often get sick when I go to India, but for the first time in my life, I was able to get sick and get completely better in the span of like 3 hours. And what I did was, when I got sick, and I mean sick, like high fever, like puking, like really sick, 3 hours I got better. What I did was, I just sat there and I closed my eyes and I just said one thing for 3 hours. I said, I'm so happy and grateful to be completely healed. And I just envisioned myself being healed, like being completely good. And I cannot explain to you how insane it is that my physiology responded by healing itself in 3 hours. So I think there's something to be said, something very deep and something very intelligent to be said and explored about the ability to brainwash ourselves towards our goals. And when you become cognizant that I'm being brainwashed, once I realized that, I started to try and be more selective in the things I surrounded myself with. What me and my friends talk about, the sort of media I consume, the sort of media I output, right? The way I talk to myself in my own head. And I'm just really excited by it. I'm excited by the idea that the things that I choose to influence myself with, to see how it can affect me. So I'm really excited to see how that works. Alright, I really need to study.